2K Sports, in association with the Pga Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Travellers Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
Well, it's certainly a great opportunity for this player to bounce back in this rivalry. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement that these two generate. A nice approach shot there, pin high inside the range.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Wonderful shot.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Currently 1 under for the event. The second, a short par 4 playing up the hill, just 345 yards.
How aggressive do you want to be? Do you want to take driver out and try and get it up to the front edge, or are you going to lay it back with a long iron? That are the two thoughts that players must face. Second shot into a minuscule green with a putt bunker on the left-hand side that could be the meanest one on the golf course.
Five feet coming up to the cup.
This for a birdie run.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's sitting there just in third place.
Let's take a look at the current standings. And with that hole behind us, they're currently in the lead with Tiger Woods in second place. The players will face themselves with their first legitimate test at TPC River Highlands, the par 4 third.
Dogleg from right to left. Just avoid those bunkers both right and left. And there's not a single one up there on that green. This green is fairly flat with runoffs on all sides of this green. It's a wonderful design.
Oh, caught up in some branches. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Yeah, guys, he's looking at around 17 feet.
I like that kind of fight. That shows resilience.
With that putt, they went from the outhouse to the penthouse.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. And just now, it's Tiger Woods coming off a birdie at the last, and it moves him to within just 2 strokes of top spot.
And that will definitely get the attention of our leader coming to these final holes.
And Rich, we talked about so much and we heard so many of them throughout the years. A Tiger roar just sounded different to any other roar on the golf course. Explain just the energy of that and what you endured.
Well, the Tiger roars usually involved about 35,000 folks, and any other roar was about 3,500. So that was already a massive difference. You just knew it. There's just an energy in the air. When you heard a roar go up, you immediately could tell whether it was Tiger or it was somebody else. And it all kind of depends on how you were affected by it. And I think that where a lot of players got into trouble was listening for the roars and listening what kind of roar it was. And when they let it into their head that it was a Tiger roar, then I need to do something better. I need to change it up real quick. And in fact, that's probably what hurt them more than anything else. But listen, when Tiger did something fantastic, everybody on the golf course knew it was him.
And back to the course with the live action. Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt.
This is their look at birdie.
It was on a good line. Good putters will make these. Right on 5 feet. And there it is.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
The 6th is the first of our par 5s, and at 586 playing slightly downhill, Ridge, players should be enticed to go for this green too.
Most players in this field will be looking to knock it on in two. Tee shots want to favor the right-hand side to shorten up the hole ever so slightly. The second shot will be semi-blind, taking it over some bunkers and some mounds to a green that runs from right to left. Bunker front left and a runoff area over on the right-hand side. Shouldn't be too much of a bother for most of these players.
Oh, well done. Getting ready to play their third. He leads the field by a stroke. Handy effort, that one. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
His putt coming up is for birdie. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And that will take him to 4 under. And just now, Tiger Woods is coming off a birdie on the last, which will take him to just 2 strokes off the lead.
And gaining ground on the leader. Things are getting tight coming down the stretch.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Rich, we saw it right throughout Tiger Woods' career, just epic shot after epic shot. What was the best shot you ever saw Tiger hit?
We were playing in 2002 in the Grand Slam of golf over in Hawaii. Justin Leonard, Davis Love, Tiger, and myself. And we, on the second day, the wind's blowing at a pretty good clip on the par 5. I think it was number 7. And you had to bust 2 shots to get there. Nobody, I mean, it was nearly impossible. In fact, it was impossible with 3 out of the 4 of us to get it home in 2. Well, Tiger gets up there on this par 5 the second day, and he's already leading by like 800, I think. And he drills one right down the middle. I lay up with a 3-wood. That's how hard it's blowing. I lay up with a 3-wood to about 70, 80 yards. And this little green is a little peninsula. It kind of goes from left to right, a little bit of a fade if you're a right-handed player, with water on the front part of the green, and the pin's over in the back right. And he gets up there and smokes driver off the deck into about a 25-mile-an-hour wind to about 6 feet away. And I look over at my caddy and I go, is this for real? I mean, are you sure that we're not in a video game right now? Because that's just not possible. I mean, it literally, the second shot off the deck with the driver was hit about forehead high and traveled about 270 into the wind. And the ball just kind of hung there, seemingly just about 20 feet off the ground, just hung there and kept hanging, kept hanging, kept hanging, and fell right exactly where he wanted it to. It was unbelievable. And at that moment in time, you kind of sit there and look at yourself on the inside and you go, whew, I don't have that shot, and I don't even know how to make up for a shot like that I don't have. You just knew that you're just kind of sitting there watching something that nobody else in the game can do. It's phenomenal.
Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
Nicely done.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this hole location.
Choosing the 9-iron here. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Okay, let's get back to the action. 15 feet to the cup. That was a gallant attempt. A par putt on the table. Those are the kind of putts the best in the world make with monotonous regularity. Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. Downhill par 3s, Rich. Lots of fun to play, particularly when it's only a wedge.
Yes, but be careful from the wind. This green is surrounded by large trees, and that wind can really swirl around this green. It's a good opportunity to make birdie, but bogeys might happen if you're not careful.
Oh, these are big momentum putts. Let's make this one from 9 feet. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. And that will take him to 7 under. That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
And from about 105 yards.
Nicely done. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Oh, so close. That'll sting a bit. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
This is what they have left for par here.
Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. Well, birdies would certainly be on the mind of the players when they stand on the tee at the par 5 13th, Rich. But there are bogeys here as well if you're not careful.
Don't get careless with this tee shot. Don't avoid the water on the right and try and hit it down the left-hand side, because out of bounds comes in quickly, just left of those fairway bunkers. From the fairway, you have to decide where you want to go for it or lay it up out to the right. Any shots missed out to the right will leave a delicate chip to a green that runs away from the player towards the water.
Oh, this has been a ball striking clinic. Another green in regulation.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Oh, well holed for eagle. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Let's head to the 14th, Rich. A short par 4, but you've got to hit your tee shot up the hill.
Up the hill, dogleg from right to left, but one of the most generous fairways on this golf course, if not the most generous. Anything up to the right-hand side will open up the second shot to the green that sits well below you. Any tee shots missed over to the left, however, you could have some tree issues.
Sitting at -9 for the day. Currently in the lead. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's just coming off a dropped shot on that last hole.
Oh, this one's right down the pipe. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
And that will drop in for birdie. Leading by 8 strokes now after that hole. Well, Rich, as we approach the closing holes here at TPC River Highlands, there are some significant shots to hit, and here at 15, it's certainly one of them.
The tee shot is most definitely an important shot. If you hit a little bit too far left, water scary close to the left-hand side. Out to the right is no good. Length isn't nearly as important as how straight you can drive it.
All in all, a very exciting short par 4.
Love this hole.
Got all of that one, using all the power to try and take it deep under par.
Just a missile of a tee shot right onto the green.
That's frustrating. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. A couple of birdies on the bounce as they make a move with just a few holes to play.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Opting for the 6-iron. Well, this one's right at the pin. Oh, well played. Into birdie range here at the 16th. He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Currently in first position.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Wow, that was just striped. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
Luke, that one was humongous.
Oh, look at this. Right down the throat.
Oh, he's trying to silence the young buck, Will Zalatoris, with that one. Really putting his cards out on the table. Brilliant stuff.
So, still currently in the lead after that hole, but Tiger Woods is lurking in second place. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round.
Pretty good shot there.
Taking aim from about 180 yards here. Needs this one to kick right. A chance to chip in here and snatch the title. Didn't that look good for a long time? This is always a good moment. A putt to win the tournament. Now, it's a tremendous performance around TPC River Highlands. The most birdies made, and they are your Travelers Championship winner.
And an outstanding win for this player, capturing the Travelers Championship. Hats off to him.
And Henny, it goes without saying that this player dominated their rival today.
Yes, Luke, we doubted them, but they got the job done and they took down their hero. The rivalry is theirs and theirs alone, and they can boast about this on social media for, well, weeks now.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.